That's swell.
A real woman could stop you from drinking.
You have to be a real big woman.
Here's the first of the day, fellas.
Nick, Nick, Nick.
What do you get when you have 2 microphones, a bottle of bourbon, and plenty of time to kill? It's the Bourbon Talking Podcast with Billy and Jimmy. Glad you found us. Sit back, relax. Let's see what we get into. It's the Bourbon Talking Podcast, episode 43. I'm Billy. I'm here with my friend Jimmy.
Hey, I'm Jimmy, and we're on take 2.
And John. This ain't take 2, man. We just had to start over twice. There's a huge difference.
Take 2.
Take 2.
Exactly.
Hey, welcome, John. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me again.
You've been on before, yes. Yeah, Daytona.
Yes.
Hey, and so just bring it out. I got to bring it out because it's the Bourbon Talking Podcast. And again, today we are drinking Whistle Pig Piggyback. So
I've been waiting on Whistle Pig.
Yeah, it's been sitting up there on the bar for a while, but yeah. So we got some Whistle Pig.
Well, crack that thing open, baby, and let it read.
I've been trying forever, but you're over there. Our audio technician over here is like screwing stuff up. I'm like,
dude, the audio technician is
the engineer. Something wrong.
The engineer, yeah.
So, anyways, hey, sorry we're taking so long. Got a little delay here. We're all pouring a glass of this.
Yeah, we got the
delicious bourbon. It's Friday, so cheers to everyone, and we'll see how this thing goes down.
Cheers, guys.
So again, got some flavor. So again, just so everybody remembers from the last podcast, we drink bourbon and we talk shit. All right, we're not bourbon connoisseurs, or sommeliers or aficionados. We drink. We like good bourbon. Don't get me wrong. We love good bourbon, and we'll rate this thing at the end. So again, don't come down hard on us if it gets a bad score or a good score and you differ.
Because we have no clue what we're doing, but we are good at talking shit, and that we will do.
Yeah, because you guys did one bourbon that you guys rated pretty high, and I told you it was like,
but you know what? And no. Well, okay, that was different. But we did the one we did from Sturgis. The distillery in Sturgis actually has our podcast on their website talking about, and that's the one we've rated the highest so far was out of Sturgis, out of Deadwood.
Yeah, that one was good.
That was excellent.
I'm talking about the other one where you guys did the podcast and like, come over, let's have some bourbon.
Yeah, I liked it. You obviously again.
Remember, I didn't even finish it. I gave it to you.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna throw away good bourbon.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and it wasn't bad. Again, anyway. My worst has been the bullet so far, but I bit it and drank it.
I didn't think that was that bad. I liked it.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
No. But again, that's the thing about this is that everybody has their own feel and flavor of different tastes.
Yep, 100%.
And, so again, hey, I've been actually wanting to try this one for a while. It's been on the shelf in there. So, and my wife went and bought 10 different bottles of bourbon the other night.
Well, God bless her.
And exactly. So she wants to try a test that she has a high end, a medium, and a low end bourbon, and she wants to know if we can tell which is which.
But we're not bourbon connoisseurs.
But hey, we'll give it a shot.
Free bourbon?
Free bourbon.
I'm in.
And I'm sure that the cheapest is going to be the best. I can taste that already.
I'm in.
So it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. It's been a long week.
Yes, it has.
So what we got cooking today there, Mr. Billy?
I don't know. I'm too busy messing around with shit.
Hold on. What is this?
I'm sorry, guys. We got a Kansas City Chiefs fan in the
Kansas
classroom
City
today, and you know how terrible those kind of people are. So,
and the Dolphins are going to hand them their ass this weekend in Germany.
You see the Dolphin fan over here? Not wearing not one Dolphin thing. I don't see one Dolphin thing in his house.
Newsflash. My house burnt down, and I'm still trying to restock. No, I do not have a Dolphins jersey. I used to have a bunch of them. I used to have a bunch of Gator paraphernalia because I pulled for the Florida Gators. It got burned up as well. So I apologize, but it's the Bourbon Talking shirt. And we have a new website up that you can buy this swag from. And everybody please go. It's the Bourbon Talking website.
We actually have some new updated stuff too. So that's like a second number 3 prototype. We got some new stuff up there and
3.0.
Yeah, version 3.0. Thanks, John. Yeah.
So
That's the Asian right there.
Better at math than I am.
But gosh. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, the Kansas City Swifties are playing this weekend in Germany against the Dolphins.
Yeah, we're gonna be at my house.
Yeah, it's a 9:30 kickoff. So
Hey, I'm not wearing pajamas, by the way.
Oh no,
I'm fully dressed to your
I'm not
house.
sure we're
100
drinking
I
bourbon that
expect-
early, but hey, I'm game.
I expect you to be wearing clothes.
Yeah, there's just some things shouldn't be without clothes.
Yeah, and Billy's one of
Well,
those.
it's one of them. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, please, let's keep it
Please,
fully
please.
dressed.
We're friends, but you know.
Not that close.
Exactly.
And we're doing a Legion Riders ride Saturday.
Tomorrow. Yep.
Tomorrow. That's Saturday, right? Okay, I got it right.
I did, yeah. I've been like actually a day ahead all week, so
Yep. No, looking forward to that. Raising money for, I believe it's kids for Christmas time, trying to raise some gifts for kids. And it's almost Christmas time. I mean, why are people putting up Christmas stuff before Thanksgiving? I have no idea. But yeah.
I don't shop in Walmart a lot, but like a month and a half ago, they had their Christmas stuff out. It was like, are you kidding me? Walmart had their stuff out.
Billy and I, we did a business trip. We went to Pensacola Wednesday. We left here. I'm in shorts because we're driving for a Thursday morning meeting. We get out of the car in Pensacola. It's like, holy crap. It's like 50. Like, we're still in the state of Florida, and it's like freezing.
Yeah.
So we go and have dinner with the other group we're with, and we run over to Academy Sports to go and buy jackets. I mean, literally, we had to go buy jackets. And they had their Christmas stuff out.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas holiday sale. I'm like, are you kidding? Which I'm glad because I
got some good deal.
I got
You
a good deal on my
jacket.
jacket. But that's like, really? Not before Thanksgiving. I'm sorry.
dude, that wind was blowing. I was like, we have to go find a coat somewhere. I'm not going to make it.
Yeah. Halloween here was chilly.
And we had to be on the waterfront on the Navy base at 5:15,
Yeah, so
and it
it's
was
even-
it was even chillier. It was like, whoa, thank God we got a jacket.
Yeah. I did back when I was in the Army, I did a show up there for special operations equipment and stuff. And yeah, it was right on the water. So
Oh, it was chilly. We got the jackets, and that saved the day. Christmas stuff, not before Thanksgiving.
no, 100% agree.
And I remember growing up, usually Thanksgiving was the start of when everybody was together. You kind of set up Christmas together.
Yep.
Not
It's what is for shoppers or for
Black Friday.
No. It's the whole business thing now. They're trying to get it out sooner to make more money.
Oh yeah, they do the cyber crap and everything else.
So that's what it's all about.
Yeah, but
Commercialized.
Yeah. Instead of having 30 days to
Yep.
sell for Christmas, now they're trying to do it in 60 or 90.
Oh yeah.
well, they're having to compete against Amazon, so they're trying to get stuff out a lot faster. So
Yeah, I get emails all the time. Black Friday in March and Black Friday in July.
Black Friday. That's so racist. I can't believe they get away with that. Crazy. Serious.
you're killing me here, brother.
What do you think about it?
About what? I'm thinking.
Black Friday? Really? Why?
What?
That's so racist.
Do you know why it's called Black Friday? No, seriously. That's a serious question. Do you know why it's called Black Friday?
No, probably not.
Because it's about the ledger. They're trying to get out of the red all year and get into the black. It's about the financial ledger.
Oh, okay.
So is that racist still?
No.
Could it be? We could call it Green Friday.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, yeah.
What
I mean,
about,
it's,
yeah, so now it's Red Thursday. That's racist.
For the Indians.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
I'm just saying, everybody's going to be offended some of the time.
And you're starting it right now.
Yep, I'm trying. I'm poking the bear.
but it was about the ledger. It wasn't about any race.
I know. He's Billy's becoming woke.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's awake.
He's woke.
He's woke. I got problems trying to figure
Well,
shit
you
out.
definitely have problems, brother.
Well, we got too much new stuff.
So he's been setting up the new microphone booms today, and I'd show it to you, but I'd screw up the camera. And
Well, Billy's got a camera he can spin around. He was just showing me before.
That was the phone.
Oh, the phone. Oh, he was showing me something, spinning it around, and like, I can do this, I can do that.
Yeah, and
So,
as soon as I get it all figured out, we're also going to start going live.
Live?
And if you
that's
think
scary.
yeah,
if you think I'm terrible already at this, just
That's
wait. At least you'll be able to see all the shenanigans and everything that goes behind
Yeah,
the scenes.
all the crap that really goes behind the scenes. He cuts a lot of the stuff out, you know. Like I'm shooting him a bird right now. He'll cut that out.
I will. Yeah.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah, he already cut that out.
Well, that's like when we were in Daytona. We had an hour worth of video, and we had 15 minutes on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's how much he should cut out because there was a lot of racist stuff that he was throwing out there. Remember? Yeah. Yeah.
So, but they'll never hear that comment. huh?
No.
They'll never hear that
Yeah,
comment.
he'll cut this out
They'll
too.
cut that too.
Yeah, I remember that.
Man.
And then what happened after you got pulled over by the police officer? I'll just add on. There is not a racist bone in my body, but
And I agree with that. I'll actually vouch for that. There is not a racist bone in his body, but he kind of brought up the whole Black Friday.
I know.
He missed the interpretation of Black Friday.
Like a lot of those woke kids.
Yeah, they all do. No,
Yeah.
it's to turn a profit. Not it's to get out of the hole from all year.
that actually makes a lot of sense. And now I feel really stupid.
We'll help you feel that way too.
Well,
I see.
again, he
Don't
thought
you
George
ever-
Washington was the first president.
You see that look in his eye?
Then who was the first president?
You need to watch episode.
You did not watch episode 1, did you?
No, I did not. I listened to it, but that was so long
No,
ago.
what episode was that? What were you talking
No,
about?
no. Do you know there was actually 4 presidents before George Washington?
No, I did not know
Under the
that.
Continental Congress? George Washington was the first president when we became the United States.
Okay, I'm tracking you.
So he was not the first president.
When we became the United States, he was.
But again, he was not the first president of the states.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. No, there was actually, 4 or 5. Now I see it slips me.
Yeah.
I nailed it last time.
Yeah, we went down a rabbit hole with that. I was like, that's crazy. I had no idea.
Yeah. No, so,
I learn something new every day.
Yep.
yes, you got to go back and listen to some of the first podcasts.
So when the first podcast came out, I was listening to those as I was driving to Miami. Remember, I listened to like 15 podcasts between here and Miami and back. So that was to keep me awake.
We really try to make it educational.
Well, I don't know about all that, but yeah, I listened to all y'all's first ones, and then we realized it was on YouTube. Then Deb and I started watching them on YouTube.
And
This sounds driving me crazy.
what sound?
John's just a quiet talker.
Well, the funny thing is, like we were talking earlier, when I was in the Army as a sergeant major, I was not a quiet talker. Now I'm civilian, so I don't need to raise my voice or anything else like that. I'm nice, calm, and collected. And
You would think that would have taken a little while to wear off of you, though. Like
It's
15, 20 years.
it's 5.5 years since I retired.
Yeah, but you were in for
30.
30 years.
Yeah, you don't shake something off after 30 years. But again, you didn't yell all those 30 years. You
No.
were a private at one time.
Oh, exactly. So yeah, it's there's no reason to yell anymore. My blood pressure doesn't need it. I had one of my mentors do that. He's
There's
like,
a reason to yell. I've met your wife.
well, she yells at me. She yells at me. So
Ceasefire, Deborah. I was
She's coming after you now.
Just making sure you're watching the podcast. I'm sure I'll hear about that comment.
yeah,
That was just a test.
yeah, she's definitely gonna come after you now. Remember, she's riding with us tomorrow.
Oh, Laura's going too. She told me.
Okay, good deal.
I'll be solo.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, speaking of riding, I ordered name tags today.
Oh, did you?
Yes. So our biker names, Jimmy is Pop Tart, Billy is Ding Dong, and I'm Donut.
Pop Tart, Ding Dong, and Donut.
And then our wives,
Patches.
And we have all the
DoorDash.
tasty treats covered.
exactly. And then Terry is Patches. Laura is DoorDash, and we're still trying to come up with one for mine, for Deb. We haven't come up with one for her yet. So, but I ordered the 5 for us. So we just got to figure something out for Deb.
Yeah.
Well, she's got to do something stupid and that sticks.
Yeah. Which, like I
she's
told you
just-
earlier, she hardly does anything
Miss Deb
stupid.
is just so perfect.
But you got to
she
realize,
has
too, I
it.
mean, Laura got DoorDash, and she didn't do anything wrong. She just walked in. Hey, you're DoorDash, right? No, I'm not DoorDash. I'm here to eat.
Yeah. And then same thing with Terry with the patches.
Yeah.
You know, because she bought a vest during Biketoberfest and wasn't planning on putting any patches on there, and then it accidentally got a patch put on.
Clay named her that.
Yeah.
We found your name.
So
Yeah, it'll come.
Yeah.
It'll be the right time, and who knows? Yeah, it'll be something stupid to happen while she's in the room, and boom.
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah, but yeah, I got us our patches. They should be here on Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
So we'll just get them put on.
I'm not wearing my vest tomorrow because I don't have anything sewn on it.
I thought you had your.
I do, but that's not.
You have your. You have just as much as I do.
No, it's not ready.
Oh my goodness.
Plus, I told you I really didn't want to wear all that.
But we said we were going to wear it for the Legion rides.
Well, and I said I'd wear it because of the parade, only because I have to.
Right. But it's a Legion ride, so
Yeah.
we don't wear it. You don't have to wear it any other time. Billy now, he wore his yesterday, and I was going to wear mine, but I didn't think you guys would wear yours.
I wouldn't. I didn't.
So I will start wearing mine every day when we ride.
So just throw it in your tour pack. And then
Yeah,
everybody wears it, then you throw it on. If nobody wears it, you leave it in the tour pack.
Yeah, that is true. I can do that.
Billy, throw yours in your tour pack. Oh,
Yeah, you don't have a tour
I
pack.
have a tour pack. He has half a motorcycle.
I don't have that.
He has half the motorcycle we do.
Yeah.
You know, he was putting stuff in our
I know.
tour
And
packs
that's how his
during
wife
bike
got a
week.
patch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Why buy a boat when 3 of your buddies have boats? You know, just
Hey, can you hold this for me for a minute?
You don't mind, do you, little buddy? Thank you.
And I was pulling stuff out of the saddlebags in the tour pack that belonged to like 5 different couples.
Yeah.
That's why Terry got a patch sewn on the back of her brand new $250 vest that she was not going to get anything. So,
Yep.
yeah,
That's
that's
funny.
why her name's Patches.
And now she's got a few patches on there.
Yeah. That's so funny.
And there we have it.
Yeah, and now we just got to get Laura's patch sewn on her.
Well, yeah, he's got to pay me for it.
Well,
I'm broke.
it's got to be ordered.
We got to order another one.
Yeah, Chris has ordered some more. I texted him yesterday. So because I thought he had more.
It's all good. We'll be all right.
Yeah, I thought he had a bunch.
I did too when we all got ours. He had a whole envelope full of
No, I
them.
bought them all.
Did you? I bought 2. I bought 2 that night.
I bought 2 and then the small one.
Small one.
So yeah. Anyways, and that's what our boring lives are doing.
Right?
I said lives, not wives.
Yeah, well, lives. I almost said wives.
See, I knew you're going with there.
Yeah.
So,
This weekend's planned. Shit, we haven't really had a real weekend that we haven't done anything.
No, that's the sad point. It's like I would like to veg one weekend.
Yeah, but
Thank goodness you had like COVID last weekend.
yeah, I was that neighbor who had the China flu last week.
Yeah.
The
we were
cat
able to
is
kind
out
of
the
chill.
bag. We know who that person was now.
Yes.
Okay, John's my neighbor.
Yes. We don't even have weekends coming up that's free.
No.
So we got this weekend is the ride. Next weekend is the parade. The following weekend,
Thanksgiving.
Well, that Thanksgiving we have happy hour Thanksgiving Black Friday night at Carlos's.
I can remember when I used to veg on weekends and kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be.
I'm in the midst of a school project that is for Sophie that is probably going to drive me to the insane asylum. We are building a claw machine.
Oh, that's the one with the hydraulics and stuff.
Yes.
Interesting.
A hydraulically operated claw machine made out of
Toothpicks?
cardboard and toothpick. There's a lot of toothpicks. There's a
shit.
lot of popsicle sticks. There's a lot of glue.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, when you drip hot glue on your wife's kitchen counter, don't wipe it off with your finger. that shit's hot and it's like napalm. And then you wipe it and spread it. Now you're on fire. I'm screaming obscenities in my kitchen last night. And Sophie's like, put it under the water faucet now. So we knocked a big chunk out of it last night. It actually, it's square now. Oh, so it wasn't good. Yeah, glad you brought that up. It was due December. And then Sophie came home from school. I picked her up at school yesterday, and she says, hey, so we need to finish the project tonight. It's due November 7th. I cussed out a 12-year-old. So I said, there's a huge difference between November 7th and December that you've been telling me for a month. You know, we've been getting supplies. We've been building little parts of the mechanisms and stuff, which everything we've done up to this point, I realized was incorrect. So I'm starting to see problems with it now that I'm assembling it. Oh, we built that wrong. It's weaved instead of, anyway.
Wow. Here's something impressive. Sorry, I don't mean to change the subject here. So Gal got it. She played Wonder Woman.
The new Wonder
That's
Woman.
my girlfriend, if no one's aware.
You know she's Israeli.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she served in the IDF for 2 years before going into movie.
Yeah.
This article says she's back in Israel and joining up with the IDF.
Nice. That's crazy, though. Yeah.
Yeah. That is crazy.
It's kind of like a little Pat Tillman action there, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that is
a celebrity joining up, giving up a multi-million-dollar career to go fight for your country.
Yeah, I fell in love with her. It's okay. Terry doesn't watch. I fell in love with her in Wonder Woman. I was like, oh my God, who is this? This is the most beautiful one I've ever seen in my life. And then I started reading about, she was in the IDF. I was like, oh, she's a badass, I'm watching Fast and Furious last night, just something playing in the background, and she was on that movie. I had no clue who she was.
Wasn't she the love interest of the Japanese guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I seen her in this one scene when she was in the.
She likes Asians.
Yeah. Because I'm out. Anyway, never had a chance of that anyway.
Hey, look, if this article's true, she went back home to sign back up for that. Hey, badass.
Good on her.
Good honor. A lot of respect there.
Yeah, that's outstanding.
Yeah, it's crazy. Speaking of that today, what's his name? Not Netanyahu.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He turned down the ceasefire. He said, we're not going to do a ceasefire unless they release all the hostages.
Yeah, no, why would you? They're just going to rebuild, or run away. I mean, either way. I mean, it's like, no, that's not happening. Good on Netanyahu,
You need to finish it.
Yeah, exactly. So the Gulf War, when, Bush and Schwarzkopf, they were like, oh, this is going to be shock and awe. That's all they kept. We're coming in. It was no shock and awe. None. But, I'm thinking, hey, Israel, they're going to do a little shock and awe here. And you don't take your foot off the gas once you start moving. You just keep going through and you keep taking them out.
Haven't they already split the Gaza? They already went to one side to another already.
Oh, they've completely surrounded and closing in now.
Yeah.
So it's, good on it. That's how you do it. Yeah. You put your foot on the gas, you don't stop.
Oh,
Whereas the U.S., they stop and go. It's like a teenage driver.
Yeah. No, I got one of my bosses, his cousin. He's Jewish. He's from Israel, and one of his cousins was called up in the reserves, to go fight. So it's that first effect. Some people know everybody, that are part of that fight.
No, they're all signing up and they're all going, and you know what? Good on them. And I wish the U.S. would have a mandatory 2-year military service.
Agreed.
Israelis, they're doing it right, and small countries, small citizens, but they're all willing to stand up and fight. So good on them.
Yeah, they need to do it. We need to do it.
We need to do it. I agree. I think we need to have a mandatory 2 years.
If not military, some kind of service of some kind.
There's a lot of countries that do that.
Oh, yeah. Germany does it.
Yeah.
South Korea does it. So
It's so smart.
Yeah.
I mean,
it makes you appreciate. It would make you appreciate what you got.
it knocks that punk out of you too.
It does. It takes that wokeness right out of you, man.
Well, no.
Now, there's some woke in the military. Don't get me wrong. I
Yes,
get it.
yes, there is.
But for the most part, it changes a lot of their minds.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's like, I really shouldn't be doing that, but okay. Yeah, because you do stupid shit in the military, you pay the price.
Yes, 100%.
You know, behind the doors, it's like, I'll never do that again.
The biggest thing it teaches you is that the world does not revolve around your little sorry ass.
Yes.
You know, it's
It teaches teamship, camaraderie. I mean, it really does, you know, make you cohesive to a group.
Yeah. I mean, look at us. Look at the three of us.
Yeah,
We're
all veterans.
All veterans. And we hit it off the day one when we had the happy hour here.
Yeah.
Day one, we hit it. The three of us hit it off. You know,
No, I mean, I agree. And usually the veterans do,
oh, yeah.
you know, but again, because there's that camaraderie.
Yeah.
Y'all been through the same experiences and
Yeah.
just, you know.
You know,
But
just
I agree. And it's,
one of the largest arguments when you talk to somebody that, young that's wanting to go in. Well, I have all my friends and this, that, and the other, and I tell them, you think those are your friends. You can have grown up with somebody, have known them for 5-6 years, and say you're 18 years old. You are about to meet somebody, and after 8 weeks, that be a person that you want to take a bullet for.
yeah.
It's a different kind of bond, and you can't understand it until you've gone through it. And those are going to be lifelong friends.
well, and that's why boot camp is hell, because the group kind of sticks to one another. It's
Yeah.
like, holy crap, they're going to come in and start yelling at us. They're going to be anyways, you know, you got that. Hey,
You bond together.
You bond together, you know, and
you start taking care of your buddy instead of
Yeah.
just yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, shit, his footlocker screwed up. We're all about to pay the price for it.
Yeah, we're all going to get tore up.
You know?
exactly, you know,
And
but
these
that's,
are minor
Yeah.
instances but
Yeah,
it's
the
you
mandatory
can't
service.
explain it to somebody.
Yeah, mandatory service would be good. I used to be a recruiter, and that would have been back before the war and everything.
So you were a military salesperson,
Yes, very much so. I was actually a station commander.
and you had to sell the Army to people.
Yes, that is you're selling something, the unknown.
So
that's the hardest
let's
thing to
get
sell.
rid of the recruiters and just make it mandatory. And because you send MPs after them if they don't show up.
There you go. Well, you could still join, just like the Vietnam War. You can still
join up.
volunteer.
Yeah, no,
You know.
But you know what? And here's the beauty of it is that you got to go. There's 6 branches of service. Pick one.
Exactly.
I know we're all going to go to the Space Force. I get it. You know, but you got 6 branches. And you know what? You don't have, not everybody is Army. Not everybody is Marine Corps.
Nope.
And they're still going to get their quotas.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. You know, it's just one of those. But I think the United States got a bad taste from the Vietnam War, from the draft and everything. So that's another reason they're probably not wanting to bring it back.
Well, it's not a draft. It's mandatory.
Oh yeah, mandatory. But yeah,
But again, after 2 years, you can stay or you can go home and finish out 4 years on reserve.
right. Well, everybody has an 8-year obligation.
Everybody, I would say 6, but 8, that's fine. 6 or 8.
Oh, you talking about to make it mandatory?
Yeah.
The initial obligation?
Yeah.
You can't go over 4.
No. What I'm saying is just like right now, for back when we joined, we all had an 8-year obligation.
Yeah,
you could
so
do
a lot of it was
6 years.
inactive. They
Yeah,
could
you
call
could
you
do-
back after
Right.
the
Yeah.
inactive part.
I
Yeah,
see your point.
your inactive time, you still keep an ID card and everything else like that. So yeah, no, that would be something that we need to look at again.
I agree.
But honestly, in this day and age, I don't think it'll ever happen.
I don't think so either.
All right, so we're going to kind of wind this thing up here, and we're going to grade this thing. And again, to our viewers, listeners, and those who don't even know who we are drinking Whistle Pig Piggyback,
Whistle Pig.
and we're going to grade this.
I just like saying that name. Whistle Pig. Whoever came up with the name of that bourbon, bravo. It's good.
Well, you know, and it's kind of curious of how they come up with the name Whistle Pig. I mean, it's like, never mind. My mind's already going down the guy. You're kind of whistling when you drink it.
There you go.
I don't know. So, anyways, So with that, everybody's got a number, right?
Yes, sir.
And John, since you're the guest picker today, we'll let you go ahead and by the way, it was John's wife who came up with these cards that we wrote our numbers on.
And I appreciate that, Miss Deborah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Oh,
But
we could call her whiteboard.
she said that. Oh, why is it going to be white?
Don't call her bored.
Trying to come up with that biker name, but
Trust me, she sits and critiques you guys on this podcast when we're watching it.
I mean, we can call her Sharpie.
No.
She's very sharp.
So anyway, John, you're the guest today. We'll let you go first.
So actually, it was when that first little taste, it was like, ooh,
Got flavor.
yeah, it's got some flavor on it. And
Yeah.
everything. And I hate to say it, but I don't hate to say it, but this is my my second glass, so I had a refill. So it's actually pretty good. So
Yeah.
let me give you my score.
He gave it a Go Swifty 7.
A 7, yes. So yeah, it was actually tasted pretty good, and it held its own during the whole podcast.
I'll find it. What?
Are you rewriting your number?
No, I did not change my number.
Okay.
But I did add a little phrase to the bottom.
Yeah.
All right,
So let's see
Jimmy.
what you guys added after.
All right,
Jimmy's
Billy.
the oldest.
Billy, I
We'll
went
let-
first last time, so you got this one.
All right. I went 7.
It's always the
It's
Jags.
always the Jags. Wow. So, Billy, you're going to need a calculator on this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're going to need a calculator. And so for Deborah's theory, she is wrong.
Oh, wow.
It's a 7 across the board.
This one is good.
Maybe we are bourbon aficionados.
7 across the board. Go Fins. Go Fins. That would be Dolphins.
Hold on a second,
So
though,
hang
about
on,
this.
if I calculate, try to separate the 2 and divide by pi, it's a 7. Nailed it.
But here's a caveat. Y'all didn't have the fortitude or the foresight to write something on there until after I did. So you couldn't prop up your fins beforehand.
Taylor.
Knock
it off,
Hey,
Taylor.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Taylor Swift.
Go
knock it
Cheese.
off.
I'm the only one representing right
Go
now.
Cheese.
I'm representing.
Go Cheese.
Just
and
like
we'll
against
have
the
this
Jags.
conversation come Sunday afternoon when the Finns kick their ass all over Germany.
Hey, that's what you said about the Jags too.
Anyway,
I think somebody left early during that game too because they were brokenhearted.
Yeah.
no, nobody's brokenhearted. So anyway, it was just some of the people in the house were annoying. Yeah, exactly. The guy in red. So with
Guys,
that, hey, it's a
Thank
7
you
across the board.
So, yeah, we
great
got
bourbon.
Got a 7 across the board. Really good.
Billy,
Great flavor.
it's always a pleasure.
Thank you for having me, guys.
John, thanks for joining us. And
I appreciate it.
With that, everybody have a great weekend, and we are out.
Out.
out here. We'll see you next time, guys. Thank you so much.